Hey guys, and welcome to my giant mole guide for 2018. I'll be focusing on a free-to-play setup, but you can also use this guide as a member. So there are very few requirements for the giant mole, as it is a very easy boss. Now in free-to-play, if you want to solo it, I recommend 50 plus stats. If you're doing it with a friend in free-to-play, you can do it with 40 stats, fine. You do require 43 prayer though. Well, you can do it without, but you need to pray melee to reduce the hits of the mole, especially in hard mode. Other than that, you don't require anything. On screen are some free-to-play gear examples. If you remember watching this video, just use what armor and weapon you have best, as it will make your kills very easy. So, for free-to-play. For the melee gear setup, a Graphite 2H, which could also be a Rune 2H or any other rune weapon, Rune Armor, a Zealot's Amulet, which also could be a Amulet of Power, War Priest Boots and Gloves, which also could be Rune Gauntlets and Boots, Explorer's Ring, which is pretty much the best in slot ring for free to play. You can also use a Ring of Luck, a Team Cape, you can also use a Veteran Cape or a Star Fury Cape or even a War Priest Cape, and you should be fine. As for the range setup, it's pretty much the same. You can use a Magic Shortbow instead of the Graphite Shortbow, Amulet of Power instead of the Zealot's Amulet again. For magic, it's also the same, but you could use a different cape and a different amulet, and I'm using the Graphite Staff. You can also use a Law Staff, Nature Staff, and Mystic Wand and Orb. In the top right corner you can see an inventory setup. What you want to have for whatever style you're using is one boosting potion, one defense potion, and a few prayer potions, runes if you're using magic, arrows of course if you're using ranged, and some swordfish. You can bank whenever, the bank is really close by and it's in Falador, so if you do not know how to get there, teleport to the Falador Lodestone, go to the Falador Park and enter the routes and start an instance with the fastest spawn set. Now as for the fight itself, I'm going to show you a normal mode kill and a hard mode kill. Now the only real difference is in hard mode he hits harder and he has a few more stunning mechanics. As for the mechanics, it's pretty simple. It starts in the middle room and it also ends there, but between the fights he moves room to room. What I do recommend you do is make your minimap as large as you can, and every time he goes underground you do see like this dust and dirt go up and you can see which direction he's going, but that doesn't matter, as you can see on the minimap there's a big yellow dot and that's where he is now. Now sometimes he has this falling rock thing or something that comes from beneath you, or he spawns small moles. What you want to do is use your defensive abilities or just move out of the way for the mole and you should be just fine. It's pretty straightforward, so once you see something under you, just move to the side, or something that's going to fall on you when he says that, just do that. Now the hard mode kill is pretty much the same like I said, but you do take a lot more damage. As you'll see me, even with 99 stats, taking more damage and having to eat more, but that's because I'm an idiot and I'm semi-AFKing the giant mole. As you can do it because it isn't hard. You can tank all the mechanics which stun you or fall rocks on you, or let rocks fall on you, but if you're lower level it's going to kill you. So what you want to do to avoid the falling rocks, I'll just show you in a second, is to move to the side. Now, as you see in the clip, I get stunned by the falling mud, and the way you avoid this is by running around the room whenever it says the mole can now be stunned. You know, the mole itself, at the end of the middle room, he starts to do a lot more damage and he spawns more moles more often, but it's still pretty easy. So, hope you guys enjoyed the guide, and what I do recommend is just running around all the time, hit and running the mole, as you'll never be hit by the stuns. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.